What's up, guys? So today I'm going to be telling you how to write a paper or a speech or any project you have due at the last minute. So at this point it's probably between the hours of 12 and 2 a.m. and you have an 8 a.m. tomorrow. You got to sleep or write this paper. What are you going to do? I'm going to give you some strategies for figuring out how to get this thing done and get a little bit of sleep at the same time. Okay, so step one of this process is to calm down. Now, if that means listening to music or simply taking a moment to settle yourself, you're going to want to calm down because no one writes well when they're flustered or simply in a panic mode. Now, step two is going to be to gather your materials. So for most projects, your materials are going to be a pen, some paper to write an outline or just take notes, and then your computer to actually make the project. Now that you have all your materials together, you're going to want to find a quiet space, free of distractions, because when you're trying to write something at the last minute, you need all the focus you can get, and when there are distractions around, you're simply going to zone out and maybe not want to work, and it's just going to make you more frustrated and harder to get this thing done. And then so the last step in doing this is just to start hammering this thing out. You're going to want to work just diligently for maybe 2 hours without any breaks or anything, and you're just going to get this thing done. Alright, now I'm going to go through some common distractions that a lot of students find themselves having when they're trying to write a paper or do a project. Now the first one would be video games. Now you don't want to play video games while you're writing a paper or project because it's just going to take away from the time that you have to spend on that project and just make you more stressed because you're going to be thinking about the project you have to do and you're not going to be doing it. Now the next distraction I have would be eating. Now eating would do the same thing as video games. It just takes away from your time that you could be spending writing the paper, and it's not going to help you do your best work. Now the final distraction that I have would be if you're anywhere around your friends, like in a loud dorm room or in the lounge, you're going to be split your time between conversating with them and working on this paper, and it's not going to allow you to do it as quickly as possible or do your best work.
Or you might have to videotape your roommate's project. There you go.
Okay, so the crucial part of this whole process is to make it look like you worked on this paper or project for longer than you actually did. So you're going to want to put the date 2 days earlier than when you wrote it. Just kidding. You're going to want to start every paper and project so that you give yourself enough time to work on it and feel comfortable about the whole process. And remember, turning in something is better than turning nothing, so let's get this paper done.
Give me the thumbs up again?
Yeah.
No, give me the thumbs up again. Yeah.